get situated. Hey guys, I'm D-Lock. I'm here with Creator Mark here, and we're going to go through a little Vindication boxing video to show you how to put all your stuff together. Anything you want to add before we dive in?
Nope. We're just going to show you how to take advantage of that GameTrayz system we invested in because it makes things really easy to set up and take down.
Yes, it does. Shall we?
Let's do it!
That was awesome.
Terrible
Try again.
5. I hate it.
Ah, there
That
we go.
was thunderous.
Second time's a charm, I guess.
So, the first thing you're going to notice when you get your game, if you haven't got it already, is that all the punch boards are shrink wrapped to the bottom. The reason that we did that is because we wanted to protect your game board with this foam so that it didn't get dinged, especially on that sharp corner. So, expect that. Foam can be thrown away. You're not going to need it when you put your game away after that. So, I'm going to pop this right back in. So.
It fits so beautifully. It just kind of blows my mind every single time I open it.
So then you're going to punch out all of your little punchies, all your thick chits. Pay particular attention to this little one, okay? So what this little one does is it replaces the octagonal ones on your main one, okay? So these are misprints. Just pop those out, throw them away. Keep all the ones here. And the ones that you're going to want to keep have the little well of wishes on the back.
So they're double-sided.
They are absolutely double-sided.
Sweet.
Yep. So, all right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just put everything away and show you the efficiencies of it so everything fits perfectly in this box.
Awesome.
And I might just start out by saying, depending on the version of the game, you may have some open wells in here. Totally normal. The upgraded version has a few more minis. And a couple extra metal coins and stuff like that. So if you have a few open wells and you think something's missing, just refer to your rulebook in the back.
Sweet. So if there's one thing to put in first, what should that be? Probably your little cheat sheets here.
Yeah. So the cheat sheets, these are small. They fit right at the bottom of this well here, perfectly.
Okay.
And after a few games, you're not going to want them. You're not going to need them anymore. They're going to fit down there and you'll never have to take them out again.
Sweet.
So, next, probably player dashboards.
Okay.
And there's
These
5.
guys here, right?
Yeah, there's 5 player dashboards and then there's 5 guilds and monuments dashboards. They're all the same. These are your player dashboards. The guilds and monuments ones look like that. Those just pop in like so.
So maybe some map region tiles next?
Yes, map regions. Now, there are 19 base game map region tiles that you're going to use with your game. We're not going to tell you how to set everything up today, just to put it away. But all of the map regions go in these wells here, these hexagonal shaped ones. Very easy to get them in and out. One note, the Academy region tile does not have the honor symbol on it. We're gonna pop that on in the next round of printing. So it still works the same way. All right. I'm having issues. Having issues? Okay, no issues. Issues gone.
So, do we want to go ahead and put together the community tray next? And
Let's do that, yeah. So I'm going to move the big tray here. This is the community tray, the one that's shared by all players. And yeah, let's take them through how everything kind of goes in there.
Cool. So maybe start with some gems first?
Yeah, let's do that.
Or some crystals, excuse me.
Yeah, crystals can be made into gems, so I know why you said that.
There we go.
So
thinking ahead.
On the left and on the right are slots for that. And in the plastic, it's very faint because it's in the plastic, but you can kind of see the outline of what's supposed to be in each area. You have to look really closely, but this is why we're doing the video. So these just pop in right here. There's a stack of 10 on the left and a stack of 10 on the right for the crystal tokens that you're going to use for the Jewel Crafter expanded map region tiles.
That's awesome. Cool.
And then, yeah, the teleport tokens. There's a little symbol right there that matches. There's just 5 of those. Those pop right into there for the sacred stones.
So there's only 3 of these, so I'm wondering they go here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Perfect.
Yep, the rest of these are all octagonal, so you'll just know right away. This one's set up to have the 3 honor ones there, and then the rest of these attribute ones can just be popped in to the other 2 areas.
Sweet. It's kind of like that, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Just like that. Then we got dice. Kathunk.
Dude, these things are chonkers. I mean, my goodness. Those go straight here.
Yeah, I want to roll one. Okay.
It's so satisfying.
Vision.
I like the skull one.
Don't roll death. Don't roll the skull.
No.
Miss. Well done.
I will go for that, but death.
All right. End game trigger tokens. Let's get metal.
Right? Did I do that right?
Perfection. Yeah, and I love the way that these were engineered by GameTrayz. Just really, everything's really easy to grab. They just
Quick draw.
Treachery blocks. Sit right there.
Ah! They were being treacherous.
Treacherous.
They decided to jump ship.
All right, let's go mastery, the big ones first. So there are 6 mastery tiles, 1 for each attribute. Those are going to sit here, and actually during the game, they can sit on the tray, and at the end you can just kind of take these off for the one. And even the tray, come on. Come on! The functionality. Love it. All right, now here's the trick with the proficiency tiles, okay? So there's 6 different kinds, 1 for each attribute, but there's only 4 wells. They are designed to have a stack of each in each stack. So all 6 colors in each stack, and the reason for that is you're going to use 1 less than the number of players in each game. So if you have a 3-player game, you only need to take 2 stacks out. You don't have to dig around trying to find them. So that works really well. But it's also something that's easily overlooked because if you stack them, well, I've got yellow and I've got 2, I'm missing 2 wells. It's not really how it was designed. So
just like that. That's just about it, right? It's
right.
so satisfying.
All right, well, let's move into the individual player trays. These ones are put together. D-Lock is going to take us right through the last one.
All right, my moment of truth coming up right here. So I know we got our influence cubes here, right? And those are going to go on the bottom.
Yep.
Whoops. Put those in there. And then we got this guy right here. So remind me what this guy is.
This is your scoring track token. So this is the one you're going to put on the perimeter of the board to see how much honor you've regained
Got a really
or haven't regained.
player medallion. I just love those. It's so beefy. It's so satisfying to hold.
Yes.
Now there's a little change on these, right? Or not necessarily a change, but there's some alternates.
These are your guild favor tokens for the expansion for the guilds and monuments. But if you have the upgraded components, you can toss the chits and use metal. And then the metal's going to match.
So metal.
But the base game, it functions just the same way. Comes with these, so every game is playable. And there's one, if the upgrade's going to come with a full set of those. The non-upgraded one does not.
So we got a speed.
Speed tiles, yep.
Oh, there we go.
And they're
There we go.
yeah, I usually there's a 2 and a 3 on one side. This one has 4 and 5. And the last one, you can put your character on top.
The wretched.
The wretched, guilt-ridden scumbag, which later you can vindicate yourself into a respectable human being.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Just kind of goes like
just
that,
like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so why don't we do this next? Let's go ahead and show how these things start to pop in.
Sweet deal.
Community tray just sits right up here. It's got a little area where you can see where that goes.
Perfect.
And then your player trays just pop in.
And these even kind of like lock
that.
into each other, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Your scumbag that's used for the map region tiles. I usually just pop it right there. And then we have these card wells set up for each type of card. I like the way that they can be segregated that way. And we had a lot of requests for they must accommodate sleeved cards. So we went ahead and sleeved up some cards. It works perfectly. They've been engineered excellently by Noah over at GameTrayz. But it's really kind of hard to tell what these symbols are because it's in the plastic and they don't really take high definition detail. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you how that works. So your companions are the first 3 wells, and loosely the symbols on the card are going to match the symbol on the side, but again, it's in the plastic and so it's kind of hard to tell. So you've got 3 different stacks of companions. You've got red, yellow, and blue. You're going to put those in first. Then your relics. After that, monsters. D-Lock, can you hook me up with monsters?
I can. There you go.
Orange, right? And then green traits are next. And then pets. And secret quests.
But don't tell anybody about that.
Loot for the Myths and Wonders expansion. The loot cards go next. All right, journey cards.
Oh, we're over halfway there.
End game triggers.
Those are my favorite part.
Infused crystals. Ba-bam. And then this is the part that's tricky. Everybody's like, why is there an extra well at the end? All of the cards with black on the face are the Treachery expansion, and these get shuffled in when you play with that expansion, but a lot of people don't like to play with them or may choose not to play with them, so they just have their own little well up here for Treachery cards. And everything fits nice and flush. All right, almost done. Game board right on top fits like that, so it stays over here. Cards are nice and flush. This is the Myths and Wonders board. You've got 2 and 3 players on one side, 4 and 5 players on the other. They're slightly different. The lore book, the visual guide, and that is it.
It all fits in there so perfectly.
It does. We've also engineered the game box so that if you like to display your game vertically, display it that way. If you want to do it horizontally, display it that way. You can read the name properly. And I gotta tell you, Big Tom wrote some amazing lore on the side of each box. On each side, you get a little bit of lore for the game. So we took advantage of every piece of real estate on that box to try to help tell the story, build the narrative, and build the ultimate experience for your table.
Good luck.
Thanks, D.